Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's Movie Blog. I am the critic who is the cynic. How is everybody doing this evening? We got Alex Martinez in the chat, Hound 3000, Big Daddy Sunbeam, Mr. Peabody, Tina is here of course. Of course Tina is here. Patrick McDuff, what's going on, bruv? Laura, how's it going? How's it going? I'm appreciating your love of tridents over on Twitter. JKD Buck, what's going on? What's going on, bruv? Greta Zenner, what's going on? Hello, Odin and everyone. Trivia is ready. Fantastic. 70B, hey, what is going on, 70B? Guys, I've been having a blast over on Twitter because if you're not following Ethan Van Sciver right now, he's doing a live stream going through a tweet storm that has gone after John Cass, and John Cass made a very innocent comment. And of course, just like everything today, SJWs went crazy over his use of one of the words and have just been trying to get him to apologize for it. And it is quite hilarious, but also sad at the same time, because it's sad that our society has devolved into these safe space SJW imbeciles who try and act like they can just control everyone's lives. Big Daddy Sunbeam, hail Odin, hello everyone. Eric with a K, bow before me. Peabody, are we doing trivia again? Sounds like we indeed have trivia ready from Greta. And yes, if you're talking about trivia nights, then yes, we will be doing trivia nights again next year. So next year I'm going to try and finally get a schedule for live streams established, and also try and get what we're doing on those live streams established as well. Obviously, there'd be certain nights where certain news might take over the stream itself, but I think I would like to have, you know, maybe once every couple of weeks, once a month maybe, do a trivia night, things like that. So if that's what you're asking about, then at some point, yes. Let's see. Skullist, hello, Odin. First time attending one of your live streams. Well, Skullist, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have fun. Tonight is an interesting one because we are all watching It's a Wonderful Life together. Obviously, because of copyright, I can't actually show the movie, but we all sync up at the same time and watch the movie together and talk about it. So it's a lot of fun. Peabody says, did Greta make trivia? Yes, she did. Tina says, I saw part of it taking John down by his own. And Ethan Van Sciver made a good point, saying, I don't think that John is really one of these SJWs. I think that he's a liberal. I think that he's on the left side of things, but he's not a crazy SJW type. So hopefully they don't bring him to the dark side. Patrick McDuff, what's going on? Alex Martinez, hey Odin, so have you seen Aquaman? I just know how it came out. It just came out, but it really is good and fun in all the right ways. Not for me, man. I'm going to go see it one more time, but I was overall not really impressed by it. I gave it a C+. Again, it's a fine movie. It's one of the better DC films for sure. It's up there with Wonder Woman, but it's not the movie that I thought it was going to be, unfortunately. And with all that being said, though, I honestly think a lot of people will have fun with it, and I think that it is going to end up making over $1 billion. So that is that. Sorry, I'm still having fun over on Twitter. So just give me a second while everyone else catches up with the chat. And again, guys, if you want me to read a comment or answer a question, just put Odin at the very beginning of your comment. All right, let's see what we got here. No spoilers, says Tina. There's really nothing to spoil. Like, really, in all honesty, there's nothing to spoil. There's nothing major enough that happens that's even worth spoiling. Other than seeing certain shots and seeing certain characters, it's not a movie. It's not like a Infinity War where there's a huge thing that happens that you don't want spoiled for you. So it's a generic movie. Alex says it's definitely fun and a step in the right direction for DC. I think it's definitely a step in a better direction for DC. I will definitely agree with you there that it's one of the better movies that's been made at this point, but I just personally was not sold on it. Tina says, okay, yeah, I mean, again, nothing major happens, and that's the reason why, for me, I'm like, when people say, oh, no spoilers, it's like, there's really nothing to spoil with this movie, because all the characters that you are wondering about if they're in the movie is already revealed in the trailer and in the IMDb section, so there's really nothing else that can really be spoiled, which I guess is a spoiler in itself. I don't know. Laura says, thanks for the information about EVS. I pulled back from his channel due to Comicsgate fatigue. Good to know what he is doing other stuff. Yeah, so I think he's pulled away from Comicsgate, Laura, because I remember you saying that. I think that because originally he actually started a new channel for live streams to kind of separate it, and then he said that he backed away and out of Comicsgate. So I don't think he's doing the kind of Comicsgate stuff that he was doing before. At least as far as the coverage is concerned. It seems to be doing a lot more Star Wars, pop culture, and movies-based stuff, at least at this point. Patrick McDuff says, which of the Nolan Batman movies do you like most? Dark Knight by by a long shot. I love The Dark Knight, but I also really do like the first one. I do like Batman Begins a lot. I do not like The Dark Knight Rises. And I feel bad for him because obviously with the loss of Heath Ledger, his whole plan was kind of thrown into chaos, but I expected a little bit more from Nolan with that last film. It just really did feel like an end film with not really a whole lot of payoff, just in my own personal opinion. So, Peabody, did you see Bumblebee? I've not seen Bumblebee yet. I will not be able to see that movie until I get back from break. So tomorrow I am leaving for Monroe to hang out with Freya's family, and we're going to be there for several days, so I'm very, very excited about that. But because of that, I'm not going to be available for live streams, probably won't be able to see any movies, at least any new movies, and because of that, I mentioned this in the Discord earlier, I have recorded videos for every day of this week. So I have a video for tomorrow already filmed, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I have videos filmed for every single one of those days. Some very exciting stuff. I got some top lists coming out, like most biggest box office bombs, most my least favorite movies of 2018. So we got some good stuff coming out this week. So yeah. Greta says, saw Welcome to Marwen today. I liked it, and the motion capture animation was impressive, but it's a bit cheesy. Yeah, it's gotten destroyed by critics, Greta. And I was thinking that was going to be a movie that they were going to try and, you know, push to the moon at the Oscars. But now, I mean, the critics are just destroying it. I was very, very surprised by that. All right, let me go ahead and shout out my patrons. A Great Jedi, Adam Shawhan, Dave Bob, Delete System 32, Donald Hudson, Edward Coleman, Enrique Evangelista, Frank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan, Greta Zenner, Harold Francis, Hunka Chunka, Funka Monkey, Inflamed Wood, Ultra Trap Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, Claffus, Laura Story, Matthew Kadish, Mr. Peabody and his evil twin, Outpost Dyer, who has just upped his patronage, so thank you so much, Outpost Dyer, for that. Appreciate it. I'm going to try and, with the beginning of next year, also create 2 more tiers on Patreon and also commit to doing more things for all 3 tiers as well, so you're definitely going to be within that 3rd tier range. Let's see, Perpetual Punster, the DJD Show, those 2 ball guys, Tina B and Voorhees67, you are all amazing and beautiful people. Greta says, really, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. I know, and I don't understand that because, yeah, the critic rating, at least the vast majority of critics are just not liking it. Let me double check what the current state of it is on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, 25% of critics thought it was good. So it's got an average rating of a 4.7 out of 10 from those critics. Only 24 gave it a positive rating. 72 gave it a negative rating out of 96. And for so far, out of 678 audience ratings, only 50% of audiences liked it. And it has a 2.9 out of 5, which is about a low C, high D. So yeah, definitely not doing as well. Greta says definitely does not deserve that. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, it looks like it's a good-hearted movie, but also that kind of makes sense because critics oftentimes don't like corny. They don't like good-hearted, good-natured films. So maybe it's really not that surprising that they hate it because, you know, none of their lives are cheery and happy, and so therefore they need to bring down everyone else when cheeriness is brought onto the screen. Maybe that's just my own thought on it. So Alex Martinez says, overall Aquaman is spectacular in its visuals. It's so fast-paced, funny, and looks good overall. The writing is where it falters. It's all shine, but unfortunately lacking in substance. Alex Martinez, I think you're exactly right there. And one of the biggest, if you want, and I know a lot of people are going to be defending it, but if you want the biggest flaw with the movie, it's Black Manta. Black Manta is a total waste of time in this movie. Like, I'm not talking about the character from the comics. In this movie, Black Manta is essentially the Captain Phasma and the Boba Fett, where they're really cool, interesting characters, but they're not given any real development whatsoever, and they just kind of disappear, and they really serve no purpose. And I honestly think you could take the Black Manta stuff out, and you could probably shave off like 20 plus minutes of the movie, make the movie more palatable, and also make a more cohesive, tight story, and it would have been better overall. So I think you're definitely right there that the writing is definitely the weakest part of Aquaman, without any doubt. I think you're totally right there. All right, let's see what's going on Twitter. It's so funny because all the people who were like attacking him, like I've responded to a few of them, telling them to go back to their safe space, and it looks like they've done just that because not one of them has responded to any of my comments. So it's really not that surprising, but you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I think our numbers are going to be low tonight because obviously Ethan Van Sciver has like over 1,000 people watching him right now. So I know that we have a lot of crossover over there. But so the 13 of y'all that are here, thank you so much for joining. And I cannot wait to get this movie started because It's a Wonderful Life is not only my favorite Christmas movie, it's also one of my all-time favorite films in my top 3. Mr. Thistleblum says, I'm hoping that they were setting up Black Manta to come back as the main villain in the sequel. I think they could have just left Black Manta out until the very end, had him be a part of the post-credits or the mid-credits scene that they have, and then set him up to be the main villain. Now, at this point, I do not care about Black Manta. Black Manta was set up and made so uninteresting that I just don't even care, and I don't even want him at this point to be the main villain, because I honestly think that they probably could have done better had they held off and also gotten a more recognizable actor, or at least a more charismatic actor, because the one that played him, I just didn't care. I just didn't care whenever he was on screen. Will Gentry says, Patrick McDuff says, what's going up with Twitter? Just talking about the whole John Kasdan stuff. Will Gentry says, of course the writing is the weak part. It's written by modern Hollywood, and they don't know how to write a deep and meaningful story. That's true. Greta says, haven't seen this movie in a long time, so I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, I watch it every year, so it's been exactly a year since I saw it last. Eric with a K, do you think Aquaman could help getting the DCU back on track? Yes. Even though I'm being harsh on it, guys, and I gave it a C+, I still do honestly think that it's going to be enough to push the DCEU forward. I think it's going to be the first DC billion-dollar film. I still firmly believe that, and it's going to be mostly because of the foreign market that's eating up this film and loving this film so much. So, yeah, I definitely think this is going to be the film to do it. Laura says, Black Manta's head was so large, would have totally thrown him off balance. Alex Martinez says, Odin, with that said, Momoa was charismatic and hilarious. That I agree with. Momoa was fantastic. That the film was unfortunately back and forth and predictable at points. It was over the top and cheesy, but it looked like that was on purpose. Yeah, it was camp on purpose, and I appreciated the camp, but you can't just have camp without a decent story behind it. Tina says, when do we click the play button? I need to fix my nachos. In about 17 minutes or so. Never. Let's see. Patrick McDuff says, how much money did Aquaman make as of now? Right now, it's at around the $300 million mark. So it's doing very well for itself. I think the last time I checked, it was around $330 million. And of course, that's before we get the official weekend totals for it, at least domestically. So this film is going to be probably hovering around $400 million or so by the end of this weekend, would be my prediction, most likely, if not very close to that. And if you already are at that point, and usually studios make about 60% of their entire box office take in the first 2 weeks. So that tells me that the film is on pace then to make over $1 billion. It might not, but that's the reason why my logic goes there, is because of everything else. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm having a GIF war with somebody, and we just posted the same one at the same time. Oh, sorry. Peabody says, we need to do something for Kylo. He looks like a black blob on your stand. Yeah, I mean, there's really no place to put Kylo because his legs don't really work on here. You know, obviously I could make him do a split or something, but it just wouldn't look appropriate. And I can't fit him anywhere else. So really the only thing that he can do is just sit here. And, don't worry, though. Rose is taking care of him. Rose is making sure that he behaves himself. Laura says, sorry, how are we watching the movie tonight? Oh, so we are, well, Tina has already put together a list, so she'll post that again. There we go, Tina. Thank you very much. So we have multiple ways of watching it. But from last time I checked, if you have Amazon Prime, it's available there. So those are the ways that I know how at this point to do it. So, yes, of course. Tina is amazing. Yep, thank you very much, Tina. It is indeed free on Amazon Prime, and it is fantastic. And let me go ahead and get my stuff ready. Don't worry, I'm not going to start the movie anytime soon, but I do want to get the clock set up, so that way everyone knows exactly where we are at any given time. Not now. Let's see. Clock. Online clock. Large stopwatch. Stopwatch. Oh my god! You can't see me! You can't see me! I love it when people are like, we can't see you, we can't see you. It's like, I know. I see exactly what you see. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. All right, let's go ahead and fix this. We can't see you. I know. I see everything that you see, but we can't see you. I know. I know. But we can't see you. I get it. I know. Don't worry. I'll fix it. Patrick McDuff says, forget the Disney sequel. Star Wars Theory Vader film is the true episode 7. It's pretty great. If you want my full thoughts on that, wait until tomorrow. I have a video dropping tomorrow with my full review of that film. Peabody says, fair enough. Maybe his sword is so heavy he needs to rest. Laura says, IMAX theater I went to was awesome, but they served food in the theater during the movie. It was completely obnoxious, as you would imagine. Yeah, I know that a lot of AMCs have turned into like deliver to your seat service, and it's good if you're ordering the food, but if you're not, then you got people walking in front of you delivering food, and it's quite ridiculous. Eric says, with his version of the 5-knuckle shuffle. Exactly. Oh, I love you guys. Y'all are always a fun group. I appreciate y'all, especially on these movie nights when it's like it's a little bit lower key. Not a lot of people are here because they're doing other things, and I can always count on you guys. John Matrix, good evening. Odin, Merry Christmas to you as well. This will be the last direct time that I get to talk with you because everything else that you're going to see this week is pre-recorded stuff. So yeah, Merry Christmas week, guys. I'm excited. Air with a K, and it's lucky we can't see you because now we're not confounded with jealousy at his handsomeness. Oh, Eric. Oh, Eric, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bevi says, you forgot to wear your beard ornaments. Kidding. They are fun, but probably annoying. They are, but this is the last live stream. Actually, no, I have one more live stream where I'll be able to wear them because we have one more December movie. So I've been like slowly like lessening the amount that I put in my beard. So this week it's just going to be 2. So I got one right there. And then I got one on the other side right there. Oh, that's way off. That is way off. It's a wonderful Sith. Yes, it's a wonderful Sith. Oof. Oof. How do I get it? I'm looking at a very small image. There we go. That's about it. That's about as even as I can get it. Yeah, Willows. They're sleeping. They're being good girls right now. Let's see. Bjorn, have you seen Star Wars Theories fan film? Yes, review coming out tomorrow. Alex Martinez, overall I agree. I wanted to see more Black Manta or less to develop him more in the supporting cast. You can tell that's where the writing was sacrificed for the plot and subplot at hand. I totally agree with you there. Greta says, did you film your top 10 of 2018 yet? I won't watch it until after I make mine, so I won't be biased. Yeah, I have not made my top 10 list yet. That is probably going to come out Friday or Saturday. There are a couple movies that I still want to see. The only one that I know of that might be able to crack onto the list because I do like the director is Roma because I love Alfonso Cuarón. I hear it's a little bit slow, so maybe it won't make my top 10 list, but I kind of want to wait it out a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I'm not going to have a lot of time this week to watch anything because whenever I go over to my family's, like when it's my family, it's usually a lot of downtime and a lot of free time. When I'm with when I'm with Freya's family, it's usually we're always doing something, which is great, but also it means that I can't catch up on certain things that I might want to catch up on. Laura says, they had beardaments with lights, but they would be super heavy. Yes, those would be super heavy, and but it would look glorious. And Laura, once again, thank you so much for the beardaments. I just love being able to wear these during the streams as we watch these movies. So Peabody says, it looks like you are performing acupuncture on yourself. It might as well be acupuncture. I think it's the same. I would say it's the same exact sensation that one feels during acupuncture itself. Hyprin, hi, my brother. What's up? What's going on, bruv? How's it going? How's it going, bruv? How's it going? Yeah, we got a lot of Fandom Menace people supporting John Kasdan for being attacked by these SJWs. Oh, it's so infuriating. It's infuriating. Alex Martinez says, so anyway, how have you been, man? Also, have a blessed Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, your family, and the entire Geeks and Gamers crew and community. Well, thank you, Alex Martinez. I appreciate it. I've been going fine. This day has been pretty chill. Again, as I said before, I was able to record about 5 videos for the week. So it's nice to be able to say, yeah, they're all scheduled to be released at various times. I've already scheduled the tweets to come out as soon as they are uploaded as well. So the only thing that I have to do is pin those tweets and hope that my Valkyrie and fellow Asgardians will help promote it, as I will be distracted and probably not be able to be on Twitter and social media as much as I would normally. Eric with a K, how is your family doing? They're doing fine. They are doing fine. My mom and dad are out of town, so that's nice. And me and the wife are going out of town to see her family tomorrow, so that's going to be very, very exciting as well. Because of that, in lieu of that, my wife has made Muddy Buddies, which if you've never had, are extremely delicious. It's essentially Chex Mix, but it's covered with chocolate and peanut butter and sugar, and it's just so good, powdered sugar, and it's delicious. It's so damn good. It's addicting. Hybrid says, I just finished Return of the King for the 11th time. It helps. I know that sounds scary, but it helps my wash away my depression. Hey, Return of the King is a great movie. Lord of the Rings is a great series, so kudos to you, man. I don't know if I could do that quickly. I mean, I think that in my lifetime, I'll probably end up watching it 11 to 15 times because I think I've already seen it probably about 5 or 6 times, but yeah. Steph says, you bet I will be in San Angelo, but I got, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Also, guys, if you have not seen Greta's latest video, go check it out. She's got a really great eye for editing, very dry wit, and she does a great job. And they're not long like mine, so it won't take you as long to watch hers as it does to watch mine. So go give her some support. She's awesome. It's really cool to see her on YouTube because she has a very distinct voice when it comes to movies. She knows a crap ton about movies as well. I would say she knows probably even more than I do about movies, and it's really cool to see that on display. That's why I can't wait to see her top 10 list, because I guarantee you it will probably be different than mine in a very real way. So, of course, Greta, no problem at all. You got it. La da da da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da da. Hybrid says, nice review on Aquaman. Did you think Atlantis looked better than Wakanda and Asgard in your opinion, or pretty much the same? Out of all 3 of those, I think Asgard looked the best. But I would definitely put Atlantis next to that for sure. Wakanda probably, well, Wakanda and Black Panther. Wakanda in Infinity War looks actually pretty damn good. Black Panther did not have the best CG in the world, so. Greta says, oh yeah, my top 10 will be different. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I'm gonna have probably more mainstream stuff in there, and she's gonna, because she's seen so many more independent films than I have, I guarantee you there's gonna be a lot more of those in there as well. Tina says, Valkyries while I was in the kitchen, what's up? Oh, I said Valkyries, meaning basically the only thing, I've recorded my videos for the week, and I have tweets that are scheduled to go out as well as the videos themselves. So the only thing that I might need help on is if you have a chance just to jump on and retweet them when they do go live, if you have notifications on. If you don't worry about just hanging around waiting for the tweets to go live, or just message me in private, and I'll tell you all the times that the videos are going live. That way you can, be ready if you are capable of it. Because if I'm capable of doing it, I'll do it myself. Hold on. Selfie. Yeah, that's right. I'm adorable. I'm cute. Tina says, gotcha. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, guys, we're about 5 minutes out from starting the movie. About 5 minutes out. Oh, I have a guy that's responding to me with a beard pic. I gotta show him that I have the better beard. I have the better beard. Harvey says, my flaw with Wakanda is how so play safe it is without any corruption nor crime, and consequences didn't really stick out to me as much corporate compared to a city such as Gotham. And yeah, I think that's what Atlantis does a lot better, because there is an actual method to the madness where there is like a border. There's border patrol. There's customs. Like it seems more like an actual real life city, and I really like how they play that out. I actually really like the construction of Atlantis a lot. It probably has some of the better CGI in the movie, and also all the stuff they do underwater is really cool because their hair is floating as if it's in water, is moving as if it is, and it's brilliant what they're able to do with that. Like, again, I can give kudos to the film, but at the end of the day, there's also a lot of issues with it too, which keep me from loving it all the way. Bjorn, 2 a.m. here, night all. Good night, Bjorn. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. And you get a good night's sleep. All right, about 3 minutes out from starting the movie. In fact, speaking of which, is it on this account? I don't think it's on here. No, it's not. So I'm going to be watching it on Amazon with all the peeps of the world. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life. Frank Capra. Legend. Legend. See what we got. What we got. All right, y'all talking to each other. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Patrick Duff says, "Are you gonna watch the Artemis Fowl movie in 2019?" I don't know what that is. Probably. If it has a major release, I'm probably gonna try and go see it. One of my New Year's resolutions, which I don't believe in for starters, but one of the things that I want to try and do in 2019 is I want to be able to do a little bit more as far as not only content for the channel, but also actually go out and see more movies and do more legitimate reviews for the channel as well. So that's something that I would love to be able to do. Oh my God, this Ichibaka just posted an incredible gift. GIF, I mean, and it's of, do y'all remember when Trump got inaugurated and there was that woman who was screaming at the sky, and it's hilarious? Well, he has a GIF where it's a slowed down scream and there's fire coming out of her mouth, and it looks totally legit. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you're on Twitter, go check that out. Hardman says, in your opinion, Full Metal Jacket versus Apocalypse Now for all-time war movie? All-time war movie? Saving Private Ryan. If it's all-time war, any war, Saving Private Ryan is by far my favorite war film of all time. Between those two, I'd go with Full Metal Jacket. Steph says, is it appropriate for 8-year-olds? Aquaman? Are you talking about Aquaman, or are you talking about this? This is appropriate for all ages. Aquaman, it depends. Aquaman, it depends. Patrick McDuff says, the trailer is out. I like the Artemis Fowl books as a kid. Okay, interesting. Thistleblum, Artemis Fowl is young adult fantasy. Oh, okay. Well, if it's young adult, then I think it needs to go away because I'm just so tired of young adult stuff. Aquaman, Steph says, I don't think so. It's PG-13, so I honestly think that they would be okay seeing it, but I know that there have been some parents who said that it's not appropriate for kids. So I would do some research on that. I would check out some forums that try and check that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's where I stand on it. Peabody says the Greta and Peabody advert for your t-shirts should be played for every stream. It's a pretty great advertisement. Hyman says Saving Private Ryan is great too. It's so good. All right, guys. So it is 7 o'clock. So let us go ahead and get the movie started. I need to switch the audio over to my headphones since I can't play the actual, I mean, I guess I could play the audio on my speakers, but would probably get me in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble. Alrighty. So let's just make sure that this is... Ooh. Where is it? Why isn't... Okay, that's speakers. There it is. Okay. Y'all all hear the bell. Alright, so I have it set to 0 seconds on Amazon. Is everybody ready? Steph says, cool, thank you. What are your top 3 favorite Christmas movies? It's a Wonderful Life is up there. A Christmas Story is up there. And one that I always watch during Christmas, and it's very obscure, Serendipity. Don't ask me why. I'm a sucker for chick flicks, and it's a very, very good chick flick. All right, Tina, I'll wait for you for the ad to be finished. Home Alone is great, too. Home Alone is great. I love Serendipity. And having lived in New York, I was able to go to the store and the place that it's based off of. And if you're ever in New York, go there and get the frozen hot chocolate. It is absolutely amazing. It is amazing. It is beautiful. It is just mwah, delicious. Oh, man. All right, Tina, I'm assuming your ad is done. Hybrid says, did you see the Home Alone Returns Google ad? Yes, and it's fantastic. It is fantastic. Did you buy gloves while there? No, I did not buy gloves. Nope. That is not something that I did. All right, so we are going to start the movie in 3, 2, and 1. All right. We got the Liberty Films logo coming up on screen with a little bell. I love the opening credits to this film. They are so unique. It is so beautiful. All that's hand-drawn and handmade. It's gorgeous. I don't remember the credits being in color. Is this a colorized version of the film? Oh, if I have a colorized version of the film, I prefer the black and white. Maybe it's just the credits. Eric the K says, your beard is beat. I think you'll find my beard is best. My beard is best. What are you talking about? Greta, trivia. The film was a flop when it was released in theaters in 1946. Yep, that is a true statement. It's so interesting how some of the greatest films of all time, when they were first released, were not well received. It's very interesting. Frank Capra, legend. Legend right there. Oh, yeah, it's the colorized version. Interesting. Interesting. I love these prayers. They get to me every time. Back when a film had prayers. Like, you don't get that anymore. It's heartbreaking. Please bring Daddy back. Plus, I love how they very subtly hint at the Trinity here with the 3 celestial beings. I love it. His crucial nights. I'm sorry, Tina. I'm sorry to hear that. Will Gentry says, yeah, the Shawshank Redemption did very badly at the cinema. Yeah, that's true. The IQ of a rabbit, but the faith of a child. Simple. As Christ said, we are all called to be children. I love Clarence. He's so great. The Blu-ray comes with the original black and white. Yeah. I'm on the sorry, there's important stuff going on right now. An hour to dress. I love this very beginning part when he's a kid. It's just really well done. Tom Sawyer. I have the actual Blu-ray itself, but all of these scenes when they're little are just absolutely fantastic. Greta says the film was a flop when it was released in theaters in 1946. I already read that one, Greta. Why'd you repeat it? Oh, I don't like this colorized version. It's so bizarre. This is so bizarre. Darth Bailey. George Bailey, I love you till the day I die. It's such a great line, Darth. It really is. Eehaw, eehaw. I'm not scared. I always wondered how this kid, who is lighter, goes farther. I don't know. Chain gang! Hybrid, I'm surprised how the low amount of viewers there are on the live chat for now. I know! It's never been this low before. There's a lot going on, though. It's almost Christmas. Greta, meant to post the only film in history to originate from a greeting card. I had no idea. That's awesome. Henry F. Potter. They did a very good job casting the kids in this movie, too. Like, the girl they had to play Mary looks just like her older counterpart. Oh, poor Mr. Gower. It is very interesting how they did the color and how they're able to pull it off. Hello, Violet. She's so sassy. I'm still thinking. Please, Georgie. You like every boy. What's wrong with that? Help you down. Say brainless. That's how all men should speak to women. Hey, brainless. Super says, hey, sorry I'm late. Just got home from my family annual Christmas party. What's up? What's going on, man? We just started the movie. Patrick Duff says, this movie could never be made today because of the racist, sexist, toxic masculinity. We need more women. That's so true. Only us explorers. There it is. Oh, I love that line. Is this the ear that you can't hear out of? George Bailey, I love you till the day I die. Maybe 3 or 4 wives. Oh, poor Mr. Gower. Poor Mr. Gower. Peabody says, on the way back from America, we stayed with cousins in England, and we used a ladder from a bunk bed as a sled. Nice! That's pretty damn cool. Died of influenza. Whew. Also, very unique way they did the camera angle there. Such a great actor. Small part, but yet such a powerful actor. I love this whole exchange that happens here. Hybrid, imagine if during 1946 the era of NPCs were around and Hitler and Thanos would have wiped out a genocide until now. It's true. Ask Dad, he knows. Oh, that's sexist. Why isn't it ask Mom and Dad? Thistleblum, aren't you a teacher? Can't you snag some tacky glue for Kylo? Probably. I don't have tacky glue, though. I don't have my own room. Greta, wait, I'm a mod now? Damn right you are. Captain Cook. Oh, there, Captain Cook. I love that guy. Uncle Billy's so great. I never understood how the strings help him remember, but... Squall building up into a storm. Tina, the actor playing Mr. Gower, played Jesus Christ in DeMille's King of Kings. Really? That's awesome. Oh, Mr. Potter. They're not my children. They're your brother of yours as well. You're the biggest man in town. Oh, they're all great. Every actor in this film just hits it out of the park. Even the kids, which is very rare. She is still eating that ice cream? Damn. Greta, Lionel Barrymore signed up to play Mr. Potter. Frank Capra wasn't happy with his look and had the makeup team create a look based on the famous painting American Gothic. Nice. That's awesome. Leave the light in. What's up, bruv? Sorry, guys. This scene just gets me every time. Like this whole thing could have been a short film and it would have been perfect. Ah, the kid actors in this are so damn good. Ah, here it is. Nope. I love Jimmy Stewart. I love him so much, guys. I want a big one. Mike G, what's up? Oh, that's a good face. I like it. I like George Bailey. Oh, I love Clarence. He's so great. Greta says, when Mr. Gower slaps young George, it was real and he hugged the actor afterwards. Oh, no! I had no idea. Well, that explains why the performance is so damn good, Greta. Tina, you are now in a world of your own. Many of us are way behind. Sorry, Tina. Laura had his ears slapped back. I know, seriously. Sorry, I must have been my trick ear. Sounds like it said no charge. Oh, what's my name doing on it? Look how thin he is, too. Hot dog! I wish I had $1 million. Hot dog! That's a... I love when he does the squat. It's so good. I put on my hat. Oh, hey, you look good. That's some dress you got on, Violet. Oh, the men. That's just offensive. This is toxic masculinity. I love this dude right here. Almost gets hit by the damn car. Gotta get home to the wife. Family man. Greta says, Barrymore convinced James Stewart to take the role of George Bailey despite his feeling that he was not up to it after returning from World War II. Damn. Thank God he did, man. That's why all children should be girls. Well, if they were all girls, then we wouldn't have any. Oh, never mind. Graduating party. Annie, you sweet. Annie, I'm in love with you. There's a moon out tonight. Oh no, he spanked her. Oh, it's so non-PC. Ugh. This movie has such toxic white masculinity, man. Let's see. Greta says the film debuted a week after William Wyler's The Best Years of Our Lives, which explained why this movie was a disappointment at the box office. Oh, I got you, Greta. And yet now, which one's remembered more? This one. Lethal Lightning, thank you for the Australian $5, man. I wish you and all the chat a Merry Christmas. I passed all my studies this year, and things are looking good for 2019. Keep up the good stuff, everyone. Well, thank you, Lethal Lightning. You keep up the good work as well. Guys, go over and subscribe to the Lethal Lightning channel. Peabody, the boys point out the pills had poison, but arsenic was a commonly used compound for many diseases, including diphtheria in early times. No gin tonight. Boys and girls in music, why do they need gin? That's a great question. It's a great question. Tina says, you've never seen Gloria Graham in The Big Heat with Glenn Ford. See it. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Well, you were born older, George. I said you were born older. Well, why don't you pull up a chair? A shabby little office. Clarence! Let's see what we got here. Peter Bailey, such a badass. The Jeepers Turtle says, "Tis Framit of Twitterverse." Yeah, oh, Jeepers Turtle, I didn't know you were Framit. What's up, man? I've been having fun going back and forth. Parents' guilt. I've felt this before. No one is better at guilt tripping than parents. That is a true statement. Get yourself an education and get out of here. You want a shot? I think you're a great guy. Did you hear that, Annie? It's about time one of you lugheads said it. I love it. So good. Jeepers Turtle says, hashtag beer bros, but I will confess, I shave it off after winter because my fave gets too warm. No! No! Jeepers Turtle, keep it on during winter, man. I keep mine as well. All you need to do is just trim it up and keep it clean, and then you can have it all year round. Don't do it, Jeepers Turtle. Hee-haw! Peabody, who needs an intercom when you have an Andy? That's so true, Peabody. I'm just amazed by this color restoration. It's amazingly seamless. Oh, Mr. Partridge. So great. Oh, Violet. Violet! Marty! My kid sister Mary. Violet is so not into this at all. What a beautiful actress. Like, seriously. Donna Reed. Oh, and the guy that's trying to get her attention. I love him. Oh my God! That's Alfalfa! From the original series. I had no idea. Freddie Othello. Thank you, X-Ray from Amazon. Oh my God. I would never have guessed that. Carl Alfalfa Switzer was his name. Oh my God. That's so cool. Peabody says the color they added to many movies, you know, they did it with Gone with the Wind. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I thought Gone with the Wind was originally shot in color, though. Greta. Yep, just got that, Greta. Amazon is giving me trivia. Yes, it is. Because I was like, I wonder who this guy is and what else he's been in. And then I saw Alfalfa, and I'm like, oh, damn, that is Alfalfa. I wish I could dance like that. Hi, you're wonderful. Jeepers Turtle says, regarding the Twitter thing, no clue what I'm doing, but really got back on after your request for movie polls. Decided to stay for shenanigans. Nice, man. Well, welcome. I'm having a blast. Oh, Alfalfa. I've seen Mark Roberts in other things. He's the one that's playing Mickey. And did you further know? Yeah, the Charleston. I wish I could do that. I've got the key. Mickey's face there is so creepy. And I've also never really understood why Mickey wants him to fall. I don't get it. Tina says, your colorized version is likely the result of Ted Turner's desire to colorize anything in black and white they had ownership of when they suggested Citizen Kane, the Fanes went to war. I bet they did. This was actually a pretty good, it's not a restoration, I guess, but colorization. That looks like it was so much damn fun. And also extremely dangerous as well. jumps into a pool wearing a tux or a suit or a dress? I'm sorry. This might be my sexism and white male privilege, but no woman would ever jump into a pool with a dress on. At least not this many. Though the old man diving always gets me. Tina says, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Oh, hot dog, just like an organ. Tina says, I've seen a few colorized movies, but they colorized the Frank Sinatra's movie suddenly and gave old blue eyes brown eyes. Greta, I wouldn't jump into a pool with a nice dress on. I didn't think anyone would. Damn right, Tina. Will Gentry says, you are so wrong. I've seen a number of fully clothed ladies jump into a swimming pool. Not wearing a nice dress, though. Fully clothed, maybe, but not wearing a nice dress. 18. It was only last year that you were 17. Oh, just right. Your age fits you. You look a little older without your clothes on. Uh-oh, that's a bit of leg. That was a bit of leg there. You're a caboose, me lady. Hey, Mary. Down the street, down the street. Greta, Henry Fonda was in the running to play George Bailey. Really? I could see that. Will Gentry, it was a cocktail evening, expensive gowns and tailored suits. Damn! All right, Will. I've never seen that myself. I wouldn't live in it as a ghost. A whole hatful. Then I'll go to college, see what they know. What, you're gonna throw a rock? Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, so secretive. Oh, and why would any woman fall for a guy who talks like he's a mouthful of marbles? 'Cause he's sexy, damn it. And dance by the light of the moon. What'd you wish for? What'd you wish for when you threw that rock? Oh, here it is right here. What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word now. Throw a lash around it and pull it down. That's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary. Ah, I love it. Such a great line. So damn romantic. Are you talking too much? Why don't you kiss her instead of talking her to death? Oh, you just rated on the wrong people. The scream is so great. Greta says, George hopes to go to college to learn how to build things in real life. James Stewart majored in architecture. That's awesome. Will Gentry, it was very rambunctious evening. Lots of free alcohol was flowing all over the night. I can only imagine. Tina, it's funny seeing Donna Reed in this when she's played a lady of the night from Here to Eternity. Very versatile lady. That's so true. She's also played a nun. In the hydrangea bushes. Let's just be honest. A lot of guys would think about this at the very least. It's a very interesting situation. Not in Bedford Falls, anyway. I've read of things, but shame on you. Tina says, what movie was she a nun in? I forgot the name of the movie. I thought she played a nun. Maybe I got that wrong. Peabody, she stole your disguise from Fortnite. I love playing the bush. I'll make a deal with you, Mary. Leaves the lady in the bush. Hashtag George Bailey is a sexist. He's a predator. How dare he? Ugh, the board. Patty Duff says your dogs are awake. Are they? No, they're about asleep. They wake up for like a few seconds and then they pass back out. Well, that's fine, Potter, coming from you. God rest his soul. Greta says Lionel Barrymore, who played Mr. Potter, was actually wheelchair bound in real life as he suffered arthritis and was unable to walk. Really? Interesting. Well, it definitely adds to his character. That's for damn sure. His line delivery is just perfect. It really is. CWD Trixie says, just imagine putting hashtag Me Too on rotary dial. Good God. Instead of a thrifty working class. Starry-eyed dreamers. Super random, but wanted to let you know you convinced me to join Letterboxd. My God, it's addicting. I know it. It's so addicting, Super. Because I had an account for a while, but I'd fallen away from it. But now that I'm doing reviews, I want to have an actual physical location for like very short movie reviews and ratings to keep track of everything. So I love it. I think it's great. Potter is based off Ebenezer Scrooge, says Greta. Nice. I believe it. I believe it. You did help a few people get out of your slums, Mr. Potter. Wait for what? The yawn. Oh, Mr. Potter's such an ass. Talk about the king of ass hats. Mr. Potter's the king of ass hats. They're cattle. I'm talking about the building and loan. You're the board here. You do what you want with this thing. This measly one-horse institution. Crawling to Potter. Sentimental hogwash. Oh, you shut his big mouth down, oh boy, oh boy. Credit says 94.7 FBI analyst submitted a memo on communist infiltration of the motion picture industry that the film's obvious attempt to discredit bankers is a common trick used by communists. Ah, that's a communist ploy, I tell you. Oh, the Red Scare. I can get another job. I'm only 55. 56. As executive secretary. Peabody says, why are they using a crow to build models? It's a great question. God. Poor George Bailey. Poor George Bailey. Got 4 years older. Yukon. A man with engineering experience. What are the three most satisfying sounds? Breakfast is served. Lunch is served. Nobody ever changes here. You know that. Oh, Ruth. Ruth Dakin Bailey, if you don't mind. Meet the wife. I love the delayed reaction here. How do you do? What am I doing? Congratulations! Such a great cast. Every single one of them. Super says, I'm on mobile and just got a call. For some reason, I'm not allowed to go back into an earlier part of the stream while you're live. Did you see my earlier comments? I think I did, and I already responded to it, I think. Sorry. So sorry that happened. Well, what about this job? Oh. Oh, the picture. So great. Super says, nah, it's okay. Oh, that's like, well, if you want to ask me again later on, go ahead. Billy here is always been, oh, I can spit in Potter's eye. What'd you say? Maybe I better go home. Which is mine? Oh, building alone, pal. Key to Lock Productions, welcome to the channel. Oh, well, thank you very much, Ketalock Productions. Don't worry, I won't give your secret away. My wild Irish rose. The way he smokes the cigarette here is just... of the train. See, it's amazing how even just a small sound like that can convey so much emotion. Poor George. Such a good guy. Such a good guy. Greta says, although a box office flop, the film became a cherished holiday tradition and became public domain in 1974, so local stations aired it dozens of times between Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's awesome. Wait, does that mean that I can show the movie? And it's not copyright? Is that what that means? It's not public domain anymore. Oh, okay, I got you, Greta. I didn't know that something could be taken out of the public domain. That's interesting. Yeah, I know it's been a big holiday tradition for a very long time. All's fair in love and war. That's a great comment. I don't know about war. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? And do a little passionate necking. Good night, Mrs. Bailey. I think I got a date. We'll wait for you, baby. That's sexist. Yes, but who has all the power? Violet. What's going on, Johnny 5? Johnny 5 is alive. What's going on, bruv? Not a thing. We can swim in it. Walk in the grass on my bare feet. Just forget about the whole thing. Let's see. Greta says, I love how they don't care that she's going off with another guy. I know, seriously. Georgie Porgy, Sith Face. Yo, what's going on? Super. Don't know how that would work either, but I'd never risk anything to do with copyright, especially the way YouTube's. That's very true. John 5 says, that meme was wrong, Odin, on Twitter. You commented. What? What meme? Hyperprint, how's the movie so far? I love it. It's so classic. It's so great. Have you made up your mind? Johnny 5 says, you've seen Into the Spider-Verse. It's effing great. Disagree. It's a fine movie. Again, it's fine. Very well written. Probably the best written Spider-Man movie ever. But the animation is not up to snuff. because there's like skipped frames as the characters are moving, and it just looks awful. So I give it a B. That's just my thought, though. The gate. God, he's so moody. I didn't tell anybody I was coming over here. Greta says, "Aw, that album cover. I know, it's so cute." I thought you'd go back to New York. Johnny Five says, EVS was jabbing at you for putting in a GIF in the Don Casson tweet of the screaming SJW as it didn't fit with the situation. It totally fit with the situation. What are you talking about? It totally fit with the situation. That's what all the damn SJWs were doing, man. Johnny Five says, I think the style of Spider-Verse is something you have the appreciate from an art. No, again, artistically, it looks great. The animation movement sucks. Image is beautiful. Movement sucks. And it's pointless. George lassos the moon. Some joke, huh? Wait, he said that my GIF was inappropriate? My GIF was perfect, Johnny Five. Which one is he talking about? And dance by the... Oh, yeah. Greta, man, everything seems so simple and laid back in the day. It's so true. It's so true. Johnny Five says, I did notice it got blurry from time to time when characters moved. It's not even that it's blurry. It's that they skip frames. They purposely skipped frames on the movement, and that does not look good. That's not a comic book style because comics don't move. So it's a terrible, terrible choice. Jeepers Turtle says, I hereby declare Star Wars SJWs are to be referred to as Ewoks. Or Ewokes. I like that, Ewokes. Peabody says, yep, cursive writing like that I learned in America did not work well in Australia. Johnny Five says, I don't know what he meant by that. You'll have to ask him about it. It was a friendly jab. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I didn't hear what he said. Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York tonight. Why don't you go home? Oh my God. Guys, get this telephone. It's Sam. What she does with the record here is one of the greatest gifts of all time. You can put any song in right now. Add this. So, it's great. Mary, he's waiting. We're watching It's a Wonderful Life, Johnny Five. Forgot my hat. Oh, she's so manipulative. How are you? Greta didn't know where the GIF came from. Yeah, it came directly from here. It's so good. So when Happy, the song Happy was very popular, there were a lot of people that put the GIF out of Happy being played and then her smashing the record. It's so good. Hold up, it's Connor. What's up, dude? My favorite Christmas movie. It's such a good Christmas movie, man. I love it. I love it. Hypern, It's a Wonderful Life. If it was made today, It's a Wonderful Law of Women, NPCs into politics. It's very clever how they do the audio mixing here to make it sound like they're on the phone. This moment right here, like just they're so close to each other and there's so much tension and it's beautiful and there's chemistry, and I wish every single on-screen couple was just like these two because it's so good. Johnny Five, I've never seen it, but I know Batman watches it in the 1989 cartoon. Nice, yes. Greta says, this was the first and last time that Frank Capra produced, financed, directed, and co-wrote one of his films. Really, Greta? Oh my God, why? It's perfect. It's such a damn perfect movie. God, the audio design here is just perfect. Have you got any money? Jeepers Turtle, did you watch Rocco's Modern Life? Damn right I did, man. I love that show when I was a kid. My goal in life is to, at some point, own every single Nickelodeon and Disney cartoon I watched as a kid, like on DVD, Blu-ray, or digital, and raise my kids with that, because modern day stuff sucks. One of those shows will be Batman the Animated Series, which is just fantastic. The chance of a lifetime. God, their chemistry! God, you could cut it with a knife! I want to get married to anyone ever! Oh, the transition is so good. And then the mother's reaction. the sheer terror. Here they come. That's another one that is sometimes used in, like, when they edit stuff together. Here they come is usually one of the lines that they put in. Oh. River got a hold of a danger. It's electric tag. The mother crying. All that rice in the rain, man. It's going to get stuck everywhere. Hybrid says, guess it goes to show when you have creative control over a product, it turns out to be amazing. Yeah, that's true. That is true. There aren't many people who can pull this off either. Jeepers Turtle says they sell complete Rocko's Modern Life on DVD set. Also, what about live Nick shows? Salute Your Shorts. Oh my God, yes, Salute Your Shorts was so damn good. Peabody, Odin, is he gonna do Pennsylvania 65? What? Yeah, seriously, rice in the rain? Oh, Bert. I feel like a bootlegger's life. And the prettiest wife. After that, who cares? Chemistry's so damn good. All the earmarks of being a run. I'm always so depressed that he never gets to do all the things that he wants to do. I know that's the point of the movie, and at the very end he realizes that what he has is good, but still. Shoot the works! Imagine if he listened to his wife there. Imagine if he had listened. Hybrid says, do you mind if I ask or talk about off-topic stuff while you're watching the movie? In the chat, yes. Just please don't tag my name, because I probably won't be able to keep track with it. Oh, the alcohol. Man, oh man. DJD Show, what's going on, bruv? How's it going? Greta, how did the crow get in there? It's a great question. Isn't that Uncle Billy's crow? So I guess it has free reign, right? Uncle Billy. Oh, Mr. Potter. Just took over the bank. And I will play 50 cents on the dollar. All you can take with you is which you've given away. Great words. Was it a nice wedding? Forgot the wedding. Again, what are the strings for, especially when they don't work? This isn't as black as it appears. I had no idea, Tina. I had no idea. That's interesting. But George, I got my money here. I'll take mine now. One of these guys is such a tool. This guy. This ass right here. And $242. $0.50 on the dollar. Cash. Greta, Lionel Barrymore is Drew Barrymore's great uncle. What? Nice. Better get half than nothing. Tina, that's Oscar winner Thomas Mitchell playing Uncle Billy. He played Scarlett's dad, Gerald, won an Oscar for Stagecoach in 1939. I had no idea. That's awesome. I've never seen Stagecoach. That's really cool. God, Tom is such an ass. Greta says, watch Stagecoach. It's a good movie. Sounds like it. Daybob says he needs to watch The Abyss. I need to see The Abyss as well. Tina says you have to see Stagecoach. That's John Wayne's first starring role. Nice. Oh, Mary. Oh, Tom, you're such an ass, Tom. Why? I'll take $242. Your account's still here. That's a loan. But it's your own money, George. Seriously, screw you, Tom. Big middle finger to Tom, guys. Oh my god, I love her. Could I have 1750? So great. Bingo! We still got $2 left. A couple of financial wizards, huh? No, Tom is an ass, man. Screw Tom. I wish they were rabbits. Da 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 da. Wedding. Holy mackerel, I'm married. Mary! That's the line I always say every time that Mary's in the chat. Mary! Peabody says, then the paperboy from Better Off Dead shows up and says $2. Jeepers Turtle says, I just want to say I hate Twitter, but I enjoy our recent exchanges. Yeah, seriously, same here, man. Sabrina makes it a hell of a lot of fun. Mrs. Bailey. Oh, Mrs. Bailey. 320 Sycamore, huh? Yeah. The Waldorf Hotel, huh? It's a Trap Productions. Greetings, my lord. Hope everyone is doing well. Hello. How's it going? It's a pretty light night, but it is Saturday before Christmas, so I was kind of expecting it. It's amazing what they're able to do with this rundown house. The bridal suite. Good evening, sir. Entree, monsieur. Entree. The water in the hand is so great. Isn't it so romantic? Greta says, in my subtitles, they say, greeting in French. That's awesome, Greta. Also, I've always wanted a coat like that because it looks so damn comfortable, but yet it keeps the rain out as well. That's fascinating for me. I love this music too. Plus, those chickens look delicious. I want some chicken right now, I'm gonna tell you. Also very clever how they're able to get that. Welcome home, Mr. Bailey. Pagan God X, I'm sorry you didn't get a notification, man. YouTube sucks. Peabody, they are porgs. Yes, they're porgs. And they look delicious. It's a Trap says, I shall prepare some fried chicken for you at once, my lord. Thank you, It's a Trap. Thank you very much, my lord. Sithface, hey, Odin, you think Disney is going to pull out Submariner to kick Aquaman's ass? Not sure. Mary! Mary, it's your movie. Look at that kiss. Kisses in old movies are always so awkward. I don't understand why it's so different. This is what I wish for. So cute. I love this movie so much. Why are kisses so weird in classic movies? I don't understand it. Greta says because there was a code. Ah, there it is right there. But even just the pecs don't look right, Greta. Like, that kiss of the forehead looks more natural than the kiss that they had. Steph says, hello there, sweetie. Odin was just doing that with your name. Mary! Giuseppe Martini, I own the house. Greta says, kisses couldn't be more than a few seconds. Okay. That doesn't mean that a peck can't look natural. Peabody, old kisses were more scrunching of cheeks. Yeah, pretty much, Peabody. The lips didn't really do a whole lot of work. Oh, the damn goat in the car. Bailey Park. Sola mio. Jeepers Turtle, hashtag beard kisses. Damn right, scapegoat. Doggy kisses to everyone. Hound 3000, yes indeed. Oh, Sam Wainwright. Oh, who cares? Oh. The sign of the cross makes me so happy. Tell the congressman to wait. David and Goliath wisecracks. Been a ball on my neck long enough. Red petticoat. This color restoration is quite good. Again, I prefer the black and white, of course, but this is not a terrible reproduction, in my own personal opinion. We watching It's a Wonderful Life. And we're about an hour and 7 minutes in. And we got about maybe an hour left or so. Eehaw! Peabody, more likely to have a boil on your butt. That is true. That is very true indeed. Oh, poor George Bailey. It's quite a cigar, Mr. Potter. Ah, Potter, he's such a weasel. One of my favorite SNL skits of all time is when they get revenge on Mr. Potter. It's so damn funny, and I love it. If you've never seen it before, I highly recommend it. After watching the movie, go watch it. I think you can still find it on YouTube. It's fantastic. Just SNL, It's a Wonderful Life. So good. I run practically everything in this town except the building alone. Tina, I was trying to remember who did that SNL skit, and I was like, this is how it should have ended. Yes, so right, Tina. That is indeed how it should have ended, with Mr. Potter getting the crap beat out of him. Now, if they could just throw Tom into the mix and someone just give Tom a low blow, that would be perfect. $242. I have $242. Pagan God, 13 hours online with Odin, and I still have the will to live. I am a god. I don't know whether to be insulted or flattered. Greta, the colorized version was made unauthorized in 1986, but was pulled in 1993. It was made again in 2007 under authorization from Paramount. Okay, I got you. Key to lock, I could use a low blow. A low blow would be very, very apropos for this film. It's not even that it's looking down on George Bailey in this, or rather Jimmy Stewart in this scene. It's the chair is actually shorter, so that way Mr. Potter is higher. So it's not just a film technique, it's also a Mr. Potter technique as well. The chair is gigantic to make everyone else look extremely small. Yeah, Lionel Barrymore and Frank Hagney was Potter's bodyguard. I didn't know he was a bodyguard. I assumed that he was like a servant, but casting says bodyguard. Oh, what's your point, Mr. Potter? Tina, that's great. Him having a tiny chair facing him so Potter has the high ground. Exactly right. I have the high ground. Dave Bob. Exactly right. What's your point? $20,000 a year? Like, even though I don't know inflation, I know that's a crap ton of money for this period of time. You're not talking to somebody else, are you? Whose ship has just come in? Claim show me he's not brains to climb aboard. Oh, speaking of Heimdall, has anyone sent anything to the P.O. Box? Because I haven't received anything, and I don't know if anyone's trying to send something. I'm not trying to make anyone send something. I just want to make sure it freaking works, so... What about the building alone? It's over, Mr. Potter. I have the high ground. Yeah, is Angel here? She may have sent something. Okay. Because there were a bunch. The reason why I asked is there were a bunch of people who said they were going to send stuff, but I want to know if someone has, so I know whether to expect or not. Because I can't check my PO box again until Thursday or Friday when I get back in town. So I just want to make sure that there's, because also I don't trust the post office, and so I want to make sure that nothing gets lost. See, I haven't gotten off those mashed potatoes and gravy yet, but I will let you know. Thank you. Tina, 20,000 in 1928 equals 284,000 in 2018 per Bing search. Damn, son. Damn. I believe it. Goes for you, too. Peabody, we'll send something else, but not until the new year. Nope. Peabody, you're the last person that needs to send anything, man, because you've already been so very, very generous. And again, I'm not asking anyone to send something. It's just if you have, let me know so I know whether or not it gets there or not, because I'm still new to P.O. boxes, and I'm not sure if my name needs to be given or not, or if just the P.O. box number and address is fine. So that's why I want to check, because I didn't put my name out there, so I just want to see, though, beforehand. I want the moon? Thank you, Steph. So, guys, there is the link to the SNL skit. Buffalo Girl can come out tonight and... Hi. Darth Hammer, you're streaming on your 2 channels simultaneously? No, I'm not. I shouldn't be. Am I? I want my baby to look like you. My baby. Peabody says, it's just fun to watch you open stuff. It really, I mean, and it's fun for me to open it too because I don't know what's always in it. Oh, it's a stork. Why, is it a boy or a girl? Mm-hmm. That's such a great answer to that question. George never leaves Bedford Falls. A boy, a girl. Wait, what? How am I live in 2 locations? What? Oh, I'm so confused right now, guys. 1A. 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 What? Oh, those special effects. I love the green screen. I love the green screen behind him. But how am I... What? YouTube? This is probably why the number's so damn low. I'm so confused. How am I live on 2? This is so confusing. Because it's both from the same channel, though. It's both Odin's Movie Blog. I am so confused. On VJ Day, he wept and prayed again. How am I live in 2... What? I'm so confused. It's the same channel, though. That makes no sense because every time I go to the stream, it's the same exact chat. The chat is the exact same. I am so confused right now, guys. Let me try one more thing. Hurry! Reverse the charges. Hurry! You're 7 times the son of a gun. What'd I have to eat? Doppelganger technique? I have no idea. It's true 2 channels. That's insane. I am so confused. Greta says, prior to this one, snow was cornflakes painted white for the falling snow effect, but it was loud. Frank Capra wanted to record the sound live, so they used foamite, soap, and water. Damn. Patty Duff says, YouTube is laughing at you by putting you live on 2 streams. No, I know, seriously, Daybob, one has the same name as your live stream last night. Yeah, I don't know how that's... How long has it been doing that? Well, between you and me, Mr. Power, we're broke. 152. I want to spend Christmas in Elmira with my family. Okay, I'm going to... Oh my god, how do I end this? You just can't keep those Baileys down. Sorry, but the scene with him losing the money makes me so angry. Big Daddy says, apparently one isn't enough. Will Gentry, yeah, I got 2 notifications when you started streaming. Now I have both open and it's weird echo effect. I know, it's so weird. Big Daddy, more Odin for the people. I guess, but... Let's see what happens when I post. This is fake hacks. And then let's try going into this one. This is real hacks. I went into both streams and it went to the same exact chat. So this is a YouTube problem. Yep, this is a YouTube problem. So YouTube has screwed up. Yes, the real jerk, Mary. This is why Potter deserves to get beat up. Will Gentry says they have different titles too. One says, yeah, I saw that. They're stealing your stream. I don't know what's going on because it's not me, because you can only go live on one channel. That makes no sense. I am so confused. Yes, everything's fine. Such a good guy. Such a good guy. Steph says they are stealing your stream, probably. Darth Hammer mirrored Odin. I know, I'm mirrored right now, man. Peabody says you have been hacked by Russian bots. Yep, definitely. I'm confused too, man. I have no idea how that happened. That makes no sense. Will Gentry, well, did you change the title at some point? Doing that might have set up 2 live streams in some form of a YouTube glitch. Well, I mean, I always have. So when you go into the actual live stream itself, you can change the title, and then when you go live, it's whatever title you put in the first place. But this just makes no damn sense. Yes, Potter deserved 2-bit. So double super chats? I don't know. I don't know if super chats work on both. I don't think I've missed any. I'm not sure. Explains why a lot of people are confused about what's going on. I didn't promise lights in the beard. That's a lie, Pig. That's a lie. Greta says, yeah, I've got two too. One is Aquaman Reacts, and the other is the movie. Yeah, it makes, I don't know. I have no idea why it's doing that. It's very, very confusing for me. It don't make no sense to me. Yeah, because it's totally a glitch is what's going on. It's totally a glitch. Because this is the stream with that title. Yeah, it's so weird. Go drink that soy latte, pagan. Isle of Dogs. Oh, poor Bailey. Poor George Bailey. How many animals does Uncle Billy have? Oh, the squirrel. Squirrel. Oh, this scene is always so hard to watch because he's so angry. Jedediah says, I have a third stream that says all beard only. Oh, that's so good. Jedediah L, take a digital cookie, man. That's a great comment. Valkyrie, make a note. Jedediah L. The tinsel. This acting is just so great. Oh. Putting the tinsel on his head. Oh, God, with the music in the background and the act. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love this movie. I don't know what the family's over here. It's a Trap says, I guess all this time I've just been an annoying guy Odin has led into court. Tina says, ask Odin. I'm sure he'd say it's good. We need a jester. You are a jester. That is true. Yeah, we used to always put tinsel on the tree as well. My parents haven't used tinsel in so long because it makes such a mess. It makes such a mess. Excuse me. Excuse me. I burped. That cut there, though, it's subtle, but if you notice it every time. She'll be all right. Drafty old barn of a place. Why we gotta live here in the first place? This crummy old town. I don't know. Ask your mother. Poor George. Peabody, the way that kid yanked on his jacket, he will grow up to be a bell ringer. It's a Trap says, I hereby volunteer as a full-time court jester for the kingdom of Asgard. I accept payments and hugs. Sounds good. It's a Trap. Tina, when I had cats, I had to stop using tinsel because the tinsel ended up coming out their little bums. That's what happened. My dogs would do the same thing. They would eat it, and I guarantee you I'd have to be pulling that stuff out, so I'm glad we don't do that. It's a very nice house. It really is. It's really nice. That's a good point. This little actress watches him as he puts the petals into his pocket. I want to look at my flower. Oh. You can dream about it, become a whole garden. Telephone! Jeepers Turtle says, why only Russians get bots? Why no Cambodian bots? Why no Canadian bots? That's true. It's total racism. Yes, Tina. Mrs. Welch. Half naked. Stupid, silly, careless people. Greta says, trivia, selected by the Vatican in the values category of its list of 45 great films. Nice! I mean, it totally is. Like, this is a fantastic Christmas movie. Oh, Mr. Welch. Give me some time to think of what I really feel. Peabody, it used to be so easy. A flower for Christmas. These days, it's an Xbox, PlayStation, or an iPhone. Yep. How the times have changed indeed. How do you spell hallelujah? Oh, poor kids. Yeah, I'd be terrified too. Darth Hammer, Jimmy Stewart suffering great distress in the bar is amongst the greatest acting caught on the celluloid. Oh, I agree, Darth Hammer. This whole movie is some of the greatest stuff ever caught on celluloid. Let's be honest about that. Cats are pretty great. Dogs are better, though. Fact. Oh, Janie. Nothing, Daddy. Oh. Now go on, play. Oh. Yes, Greta indeed loves her cats. This is a true statement. Why must you torture the children? Oh. Should I pray for him? Yes, pray very hard. Couldn't do that in today's... Prayers do work, man. Never work the way that you think that they will, but they do work. They can't change things, but they can change you. And I think that's more important. Peabody, Jeepers, how many children does he have? What? Why am I in that comment? He has 4 kids. 2 girls, 2 boys. Dogs are better than people. Cats are on par with people. That's so true. That's so true. Mary says, I know, I think so too. Even if you don't believe, I believe in the universe's power. Yeah. I mean, positive thinking in general has been proven to be a huge factor. Mind over matter is a real thing. That's one of the reasons why I think I rarely get sick, is because I always think that I have an amazing immune system, and then my body just corresponds. Potter, you're such an ass, Mr. Potter. Oh, so screw you, Mr. Potter. Oh, screw you. Have some life insurance. Oh, frustrated old man. Odin is unbreakable. Damn right, Ketelok. Damn right. I have a dog laying down at my feet, and it's quite adorable. God, Potter is such a jerk. You're worth more dead than alive. Will Gentry, yeah, my immune system is great up to a point. I rarely ever get sick, but when I do, it puts me out of action for a week or more. Yeah, and see, that doesn't happen to me. I rarely get sick, and then when I do get sick, I'm not sick for very long. I have more intestinal issues than anything else. God, Potter, he's such a dick. Bill, this is Potter. Yeah, Tina, I don't think they do anymore. They may have used to, but... Jeepers Turtle, Twitter thread totally off the rails. I love the... Dude, the Twitter thread is fantastic, man. Here it is, man. Powerful stuff. Dear Father in heaven. God. Show me the way. God, so powerful. I mean, I understand why this film didn't get a lot of recognition back during its time, but God, such a robbery. I mean, this man should have won. Seriously, today's actors need to take serious note. This is how you act. Almost every single one of these characters is giving a clinic on acting here. She cried for an hour. He not to go into my place no more. That's what you get for praying. Greta, when filming George Prays in the Bar, James Stewart began to sob. Frank Capra blew it up because he wanted to catch that expression on Stewart's face. That's why the shot looks so grainy. Okay. Well, it's a beautiful shot. Even graininess aside, it's a great shot. I mean, it's a really great moment. Then we got the tree dude right here. What do you think you're doing? My great-grandfather planted this tree. How are you? Not as bad as Tom, but still. Dave Bob, I need a drink. Will you go get one, man? Look where you're going. You know what's so amazing, too? It took them about an hour and 38 minutes to actually, like, catch up to where the film originally begins. Like, that's just amazing. Because everything has been great so far, and now where the movie was originally going in the first place starts. And it's awesome, too. Clarence. I love the actor that plays Clarence so much, man. Henry Travers. Oh, Clarence. Chad Age, what's up, bruv? Seriously, no, Clarence is awesome. That was a nice dive, too. Also, Clarence's face as he's being dragged away is so great. That smile. Tom Faden as the toll house keeper. Wife gave me this. I passed away in it. Tom Sawyer's drying out too. A book would never dry out that fast, would it? I've always questioned that. Hybrid fan theory film was okay and good, not bad. I actually enjoyed the first episode and definitely SJW free. It definitely is SJW free, and my review of that is coming out tomorrow. Peabody says, don't forget to put Greta into the Valkyrie chat in Discord. Yes, 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 yes. It's against the law to commit suicide around here. Where do you come from? Heaven. Clarence. Very funny. Your lips bleeding, George. Eric369. Welcome to the channel, bruv. Welcome to the channel. I've watched her growing up from a little boy. Clarence Oddbody. Angel, second class. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cheerio, guy. Good man. I love this film so much. I watch it every year as well. I might end up watching it twice this year, to be honest. So good. I'm your guardian angel. Fun fact, the Catholic Church, as a part of church teaching, we believe in guardian angels. Now, we don't believe that we can find out what the name of the angel is necessarily, but we do have guardian angels that look over us. So, fun fact of the day. One of the great mysteries of our life. What else was Henry Travers in? The Invisible Man, Miss Miniver. We don't use money in heaven, because you can't take it with you, everybody. I love his reaction. Oh, tut, tut, tut. This is also a great commentary about people who feel like there's nothing left and that they're not worth anything. Everyone makes a mark on this world. No matter what you've done, no matter where you are in life, everyone makes a mark. And that's why this movie is so awesome and beautiful. Greta, wouldn't it be amazing to know the actors from this era? I was thinking about Olivia de Havilland is still alive, and you could get so much knowledge from her about old Hollywood. Oh my God, it'd be so amazing, Greta. It really would be. Peabody, Odin, to a certain extent, we were all guardian angels for each other, so reach out if you need to. No, it's very true, Peabody. Very, very true. Preach it, bro. No problem, Chad. Of course, man. I always speak how I feel. That's an idea. What do you think? That'll do it. You've got your wish. You've never been born. You don't have to make all that fuss about it. Hyperprint, unless you're Ryan Johnson, the mark shall never be forgiven. Ryan Johnson could receive forgiveness, but it would take a lot. It would take a lot. Well, you know about that. His reaction. That would be my reaction to a stiff drink. PB, what's up, man? Odin, someone on Twitter is giving me a Last Jedi headache again. Apparently, it has no plot holes. They repaired the blue that exploded in the time for the fight, of course. The blue saber. Of course they did. Of course they did. Because there's nothing wrong with the Last Jedi, right? Well, this is where I left my car. My car, my car. You must mean 2 other trees. One of the oldest trees in Pottersville. Don't you think I know where I live? It's a Trap Productions. The first time I ever read about Ryan Johnson insulting the fans is when he pulled a book from the EU to try to explain Luke's force projection abilities. Hyper in A Wonderful Life, 1946. Better than The Last Jedi, 2017. Oh, easily! Like 1,000, 1,000,000 times. An infinitesimal times. Clarence! Hyper, it's sad when a classic is better than a recent modern film. I wouldn't say it's necessarily sad. I wouldn't go that far. Because there are several... This film is better than, I would say, every film to come out since then. Because it's one of my all-time favorites. So... I'm the boss. You want a drink, or don't you? Yeah, that's true. Clarence, it's been so long. That's a good man. Off with you, me lad, and be lively. Oh, Nick. Hyprin, that's why I'm saying it's sad because they don't make movies like that anymore. No, that is a true statement. Yes, I agree with you there, Hyprin, definitely. Oh, Clarence. Every time a bell rings, an angel's got his wings. Don't they believe in angels? $293 next May. Out you two pixies go! Oh, that's homophobic! This couldn't be made anymore. Oh, Mr. Gower. Poor Mr. Gower. Poisoning a kid. Ultra Trap says a movie like Blazing Saddles couldn't be made these days either, and that's a real tragedy worthy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yes, that is a true statement. I'm giving out wings. Oh God, jeepers. Ooh, the creepy music sets in. I'm your guardian angel. What else are you? You're a hypnotist? You're nobody. There is no George Bailey. They're not there either. Zuzu's pedals. Ooh, it's getting creepy now, everybody. I didn't have a drink. How am I doing, Joseph? Thanks. There it is. No, I didn't have a drink. You can also see where Back to the Future got a lot of its ideas from, because this essentially is almost like time travel in a lot of ways, only a little bit different. But how Potter takes over everything and then it becomes very risque, very similar to how when Biff takes over in Back to the Future Part 2. Greta says, despite being set around Christmas, the film was filmed during a heat wave. It got to be so hot that director Film Capra gave everyone a day off to recuperate. Damn. It sometimes makes me sad to find out movies set during Christmas when it wasn't actually cold. I mean, you can tell with the older films because you're not seeing their breath, so obviously it's not that cold. Ernie. $3.20, Sycamore. Peabody says, weren't both movies Back to the Future and It's a Wonderful Life filmed in the same set? Could be wrong. They might be. I've been to your house 100 times. The plot thickens, eh? I don't think I ever would want to see the world without me. It would be very disturbing. Tina says, I can't remember where I saw it, but someone did an essay on why Pottersville was actually more beneficial. Said George was actually handing out welfare to people by being nice. What? It's not the same thing, because it's not the government giving out welfare. It's a private citizen and other private citizens helping out other people. Very different. And also, guess what? The people that get the loans pay them back. Unlike loans given from the government, unless you are someone who can actually afford to pay those loans back. Greta says the cops in the movie are Bert and Ernie, but the Sesame Street characters say it's just a coincidence. Oh, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Yeah, I've heard that before several times, Greta. And I'm always like, yeah, sure, it's just a coincidence. Bit by an angel, man. Joseph, help! That's so great. That was such a good transition. I need a drink. Hybrid says, it's cool when amazing movies like this were made in tough times during the times of racism and after World War II. Now in modern times, there's no excuse to make just as... Yeah, exactly. Because now everything's about an agenda. Everything's about, oh, what kind of message can I give? Instead of, let's just make an amazing movie telling an amazing story. Because you also don't get a lot of original movies anymore either. Tina, it's not the same thing. You're right, but that's how they were seeing it. It was like government handout. I like that person had too much time in their hands. Yeah, seriously, someone who has to write that is ridiculous. PB, there's more diversity in this film than Black Panther. That's true. A lot more representation. That's for true. The insane asylum for Uncle Billy. You know what? That might actually be a great place for him. Kelvin Robinson, what's up, dude? We're watching It's a Wonderful Life. It's almost over. We're about like 10 minutes left. I know there's some weird double stream going on tonight. I have no idea what happened, but YouTube is messing up, so sorry about that. Hyper says, this movie has better messages and representation than Black Panther. Oh, yeah. Definitely a better message. It is starting to sink in. Bailey Park. He is such a hard-headed man. How do you not get it at this point? Yeah, the music of the cemetery is fantastic as well. 1911 and 1919. Mm-mm. You really had a wonderful life. There it is. Always. Where's Mary? Yeah, seriously, Tina. Uncle Billy is the most irresponsible person that's ever existed. She's an old maid. She never married. I hear you, Clarence. She's an old maid. And I bet there are SJWs that have written articles about, oh, what is this trying to say? If you don't get married, you won't be happy. It's like, that's not the point. But it's interesting how different she looks. Great makeup job as well. God, the acting is so good in this movie. Clarence! Peabody, I was wrong. I found it. Back to the Future director Robert Zemeckis is a great fan of the alternate reality classic It's a Wonderful Life. That makes sense. Damn. Damn, Bert. Don't shoot into a crowd of people, man. Oh, there's Tom. Screw Tom. It's the last time you see Tom. Well, actually, no, that's correct. Actually, Tom does come through in the end. Every person is redeemed except for one. Here it is. I don't care what happens to me. Give me back to my wife and kids. There it is. I want to live again. I want to live again. I want to live again. There it is. Please, God, let me live again. Ah, so powerful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I assume so, Tina. What the Sam Hill you yelling for, George? I haven't heard recently that Robert Zemeckis' most recent film, Welcome to Morrowind, is bashed by critics horribly. Wonder why. Yeah, it's a very, very good question. Greta saw it and really liked it, so I forgot that it was Robert Zemeckis that made it. I love his reaction here. My mouth's bleeding, Bert. My mouth's bleeding. There they are. What do you know about that? Oh, this is my favorite George Bailey. Yeah! Yeah! Hello, Bedford Falls. Oh, it's so good. This is the only George Bailey. Yeah, seriously. Merry Christmas, you old good old building and loan. This part too. In jail. Knocking on the door. Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter. Greta says the set for Bedford Falls was constructed in 2 months and was one of the longest sets that they had ever made for an American movie. It covered 4 acres of RKO's and Encino Ranch. Damn. Jeepers Turtle says, did you ever see Dinner for Schmucks? Steve Carell's mouse thing reminds me of... It does! You're so right, Jeepers. Yeah, I have seen it. Mary! That's where I get it from, guys. Mary! Yes, yes, for sure, Chad. Janie, Tommy. Little ginger snap. Not a smidge of temperature. God, the chemistry is just so great between them right here. I love it. 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 So damn good, man. So damn good. He does get some redemption. You're right. Every character gets some redemption except for one. Actually, two if you count the bodyguard. There's Tom. Tom redeems himself, everybody. Tom redeems himself. What is this, another run? Merry Christmas. Tina, Officer Burt is the great Ward Bond who played the Yankee commander during the KKK raid scene in Gone with the Wind. Oh, I had no idea. This is the best part. No question. I'm busted the jukebox too. Look at that diversity there. Oh, Mr. Gower. Oh, Vi. I love Annie. I've been saving this money for a divorce if I ever get a husband. Ah, so good. Sam Wainwright coming through. Redemption for everybody. Annie is such a gem, Peabody. You're so right about that. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jeepers Turtle, thank you so much for the $3 super chat because Beard Bros. Thanks, bruh. To the newborn king, peace on earth and everything mild, and sinner reconciled. The bank examiner. Also claim Christ is born in Bethlehem. Oh God, they mentioned Christ. You old son of a gun. Harry! Harry! God, this must have been such a fun scene to film. The richest man in town. Forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance. Dear George, remember, no man is a failure who has friends. Thanks for the wings. It's true. It's very true. Chris Predator from a dear friend of mine. Teacher says. Attaboy, Clarence. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Ah, such a great ending. Look at that. Look at that image. Everyone's smiling, the bells ringing, angels getting their wings. Ah, beautiful. I will say that was actually, I actually really enjoyed the color reproduction. I thought it was actually very well done. Great movie, guys. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. Let's see. Peabody says all they needed to know was that George was in trouble. No questions, just help. Exactly. You know, and it's sad that we live in a world now where I feel that a lot of areas don't feel the same way. There isn't the same sense of community in a lot of places, especially big cities, I feel. And, you know, in the South, it's a little bit different. I feel like there's still remnants of that exists in the South. But it's really sad. We don't trust each other anymore. We don't trust our neighbor anymore. And it says a lot about our culture. It says a lot about society. And watching movies like this, it makes you sad, but it also gives you kind of hope that maybe one day we can get back to that if we just remember that we're all human. Tina says, Odin's still in his own world. He's in the future of this movie in a few minutes ahead. I'm sorry, Tina. I'm sorry. Greta says, last trivia of the night, ranked as the #1 most inspirational movie of all time by the AFI. Yes. I remember hearing that, and that's the reason why it's on my top list. I mean, it's in my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Easily my favorite Christmas movie of all time. And so great. Cheaper Turtle says, and all here now. Shirts are good quality. I have a purple one and wear it out and about. Nice, Cheaper Turtle. Well, thank you for buying one, man. Yes, thank you so much. Because I know that Jeepers Turtle, so you just told me you have one. Greta has one. Steph has one. Let's see, Peabody has one as well. And they like it a lot. So there's a higher quality one for $16. There's a cheaper one for $13, whatever your budget is. And yeah, I have the $16 one, and I love it. It's so comfy. It's so comfy. Hypern says, a real human being and a real hero. Oops, wrong movie. Cheaper Turtle says, it's fear-mongering. Media sells fear like water. And it's so true. I mean, it really is sad because ever since the 24-hour news cycle started, they have to do that. It's in order to keep ratings, they have to just create controversy, create chaos, because that's how they make money. That is how they stay relevant, by sowing the seeds of chaos and by maintaining the chaos once it has started, which is why I don't really watch a whole lot of media anymore. I get my news from, you know, a couple of sources, and it's mostly like aggregators, like places that get a bunch of news sources all together, and then you can go to individual sites if you want to read more about it. But yeah, it's a crazy place that we live in. Tina says, I don't wear t-shirts, or I'd get one. Let me know if you ever get pullover sweatshirts. I will definitely let you know. I will definitely let you know that, Tina, if that ever happens. Hiram says, Joker, and you know the thing about chaos. It's fair. Yep. That is indeed true. All right, guys. So that is a wrap for the movie stream. Let's go ahead and... So next week, guys, we are going to be watching A Muppet Christmas Carol. So it'll be our last official Christmas movie. It's going to be the last movie of December. So that'll be next Saturday, and I'll let you know if that changes, but it should be next Saturday. And also, the weekend after that, we will have our first movie of January, which will be The Blues Brothers, because that was voted on a while back, but we were about to get into Christmas season, so we decided to hold that until January. So our first movie of January will be The Blues Brothers. But let's go ahead and, yes, Muppet Christmas Carol is next week. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's do one vote. Next week, I think we'll take a break, since we'll be very close to the new year. Let's vote for one more movie while y'all are here, while we have this double stream thing going. Let's see, Peabody says, your t-shirt is great, and that's what I'm wearing Christmas Day. Ah, nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So let's get some genres going, because now we're voting for January movies. So let's hear some genres. So we're moving out of the Christmas genre, and so let me hear some genres. And also, I'm going to try something different for the polling as well, to make it a little bit easier. I think a little bit easier. Let's get 3 genres. Classic sci-fi. I like it. 80s fantasy. Disney's live action. I guess if you mean classic Disney live action, I'd be down for that. Let's see. Clint Eastwood. I like 80s fantasy. That's unique. Oh, no. No. I take it back. Let's see. 80s fantasy. Okay, I got you. All right, yeah, let's do that. Classic live action Disney. All right. I like it. Great poll. Boom. All right, cool. So guys, we got a poll, and it's going to be using this thing called strawpoll.com, which looks interesting. So boom, there it is, strawpoll.com. Go ahead and go there and vote. It'll only allow you to vote once because it goes via IP address, but this way you can actually see the results for yourself, since we're having issues with everything else. And actually, let me go ahead and see if I can actually even pull this up. Let's see. Let me go to the I posted it. It doesn't show up from Odin's movie blog. From Odin. Look for Odin's. Odin just posted it. Strawpoll.com. I just posted it as Odin. It's the same person. It's not going to show up as blue, but it's the same person. All right. Let's see if I can figure this out. Let's see. Camera. Can I do, let's see, window capture, add news source. It still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. Don't see anything? Hold on. There we go. Link. Click on the link. Click on the link. Now Odin's movie blog has posted it. I don't know why y'all can't see these things. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. All right, view results. All right, so we got a few votes in there. So let me try this instead. There we go. There we go. I guess I can make this one a bit bigger. There we go. All right. Refresh. Interesting. I voted 1,000,000 years ago, says Tina. I voted in 1987. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Valkyrie, can you go ahead and post the link again, since some people seem to not be seeing it? Might have voted for the wrong thing. Really? Oh, no. Will Gender says, yeah, going to strawpoll.com just takes you to the create a poll option, so I think you will need to drop a link each time. Wait, what? Am I rebooting Pac-Man? Nice. No, I think the problem was... No, it should bring you straight to the actual poll. Click on the link. On the link that I've posted. I'm going to spam it. This link. If you want to vote, click on this link. You can't miss it. This link. You can't miss it. This link. You can't miss it. No! Click on the link that I'm posting! Oh my gosh, y'all are making me crazy. Just click on the link. Peabody, don't you start that, Peabody. Oh my god, y'all are driving me insane. Well, 80s Fantasy is up 8 votes to 5. Thank you, Hypern. Thank you for being responsible and for paying attention, unlike these other knuckleheads in the chat. Yeah, don't just go to strawpoll.com. I never Oh, you're driving me crazy. Are there only 13 of y'all? There's 23 people showing up on my end. What's going on? What's going on? You're not a knucklehead, Steph. You are not. You are not. Remember Link from Encino Man? Encino Man? Do I have to spam it again? Do I have to spam it again? Because I will. I will if I have to. Ibrahim knows the way, though, but do you know the way? Do you know the way? All right, guys, I am shutting it down in, let's see, 30 seconds remaining. Go spam crazy. On the next vote, I'm going to go spam crazy, just to make sure that everyone has access to the link. Only 14 votes in. Only 14 votes in. Mary says use my phone too. Oh, really? We have a cheetah here, don't we, Mary? Mary! Mary's a cheater. You look so familiar. I know, right? All right, well, 80s fantasy. I'm gonna go a few more times. Oh, I'm sorry, Will Gentry. I meant that we're gonna use strawpoll.com. Sorry for the confusion. See, that is totally justifiable. That is totally justifiable. All right, 80s fantasy has won. So go ahead and give me some options. Give me some options, guys. Willow. Okay. Labyrinth. Yes. Oh my God, Labyrinth is so good. I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew. Return of the Jedi. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Legend. Conan is also Conan. Okay, I'm going to do 5 options, guys. I'm going to do 5 options here. Dark Crystal. I like it. Dark Crystal. All right. Create poll. The poll has been created. Copy. And here we go. I'm about to spam you guys. I'm about to spam you. This link right here. Click on this link right here. This link right here. This link right here. Dude, Dark Crystal is awesome. What are you talking about? Dark Crystal is classic. This link right here. This right here. This right here. Do you see it? Do you see the poll? Do you see the link? Do you see the link? Do you see it? You better see the poll. Prosis, what's up, dude? I'm voting Labyrinth. Oh, man. Well, this will definitely be interesting. Let me go ahead and update this bad boy really quick. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. And dance in the light of the moon. Yes, I already voted, so there we go. 13 votes. We see it all, Father. We see like, all right, well, last time people kept saying, I don't see it. I don't see it. So I just wanted to make sure. Good. But again, there's 19 people watching and only 13 people have voted. What is up, people? It's a close vote, too. 5 for Labyrinth, 3 for Return of the Jedi, 3 for Dark Crystal. This is very interesting indeed. No love for Conan, yeah. 1 vote for Conan, 1 vote for Willow. Yeah, Labyrinth is great. Disney got no votes, but George Lucas instantly got votes. Not surprising. Nah, Flash Gordon did not get on this one. Peabody says, I kept trying to click the link. It kept skipping. Now it makes sense, because at first I was like, I'm not moving anything. Oh, that makes perfect sense, Peabody. That actually makes perfect sense. Seriously, only 13 of y'all are going to vote? Only 13 of y'all are going to vote? What is this? Only 13. There we go. There are 14 people now. I'm just going to keep spamming it. Hyperpin, do you think they should remake Conan? No. Peabody, I got it in the end. Well, that's good. That's very good. Only 14 votes. 19 people watching. There might be more, too, because apparently there's 2 concurrent streams going on right now. And only 14 votes. Come on, people. A quick 25-minute Christmas stream from Cecil. Well, Cecil's about to go live, guys, so... Is this everybody? 19 and 14 watching. I think it didn't register my vote. Well, then vote again. Okay, I'm going to post the link one more time. That's it. That's it. Plus, drinking rules for Dark Crystal look fun. Wait, there's drinking rules for Dark Crystal? Sir, Mecca also alerted me to your double live stream. She said it may be a purge or a backup. Oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a purge, to be honest. Well, you may have clicked on the wrong one, man. Because everyone else's seemed to work fine, so. All right, well, with any last minute votes? Going once, going twice. All right, 15 votes is the final. Labyrinth is the winner with 40% of the vote. 6 votes total to 4 of the Return of the Jedi, 3 for Dark Crystal, 1 for Willow, and 1 for Conan. So, yeah, the urge to purge, that is true. Labyrinth is indeed king, everybody. So, our movie schedule going forward for the next 3 weeks is going to be Muppet Christmas Special. Or rather, Muppet Christmas Carol next week. Then Blues Brothers. And then after that, it'll be Labyrinth. Very, very excited. Peabody says we could remake the Labyrinth. Greta is Sarah. Odin is Jareth. Peabody is Luda. I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew. Tina, is that even a question? David Bowie's, man. What are you talking about? Chad says, by the way, I was out at the theater tonight with some mates hoping to see Aquaman. It was sold out in multiple theaters. Looks like we could see the redemption of DC. From a box office standpoint, I would agree with you. Peabody says, smell bad. Okay, I demand a recount. A recount? A recount? Why recount? What's wrong with a recount? How? What? How? What? How is it a recount? Prosa says, don't you find the DC does best when they put on their standalone films, more specifically a film that just focuses on one character? Yes, except when they try and put too many villains in, like they did for, that's what they did for Aquaman. They put too many villains in, I think. Harvard says, if Tom Cruise was in Labyrinth, not only would he be singing, but he would be Ronan. Peabody says, recount, that's a landslide. Big Daddy Sunbeam says, we were at least 2 voting for Conan. Apparently not. Apparently you didn't click on it correctly. It didn't let me vote twice because you can only vote once. Fine. Fine. But it's only going to be between... No, I'm sorry. Like, no. No revote. No revote. Because I'm not putting all of these in again. Can't do it. Can't do it. If it's just between two, I would do that. But it would be the top 2 vote getters. Either way, it doesn't matter. Because either way, that's not enough votes for Conan or anything else to win. So, it didn't let me vote twice. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, okay, 2 voted for Conan. 6 people voted for Labyrinth. So, no revote. This is Florida. Exactly right. 1 vote to rule them all. Yeah, normally I'm okay with recounts, but this is ridiculous. This is outrageous. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Before we end the stream, huge shout out to all of my beloved patrons. A Gray Jedi, Adam Shawhan. Hold on, sorry, just rebooted. A Gray Jedi, Adam Shawhan, Dave Bob, Delete System 32, Donald Hudson, Edward Coleman, Enrique Evangelista, Frank the Tank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan, Greta Zenner, Harold Francis, Hunka Chunka, Funky Monkey, Inflamed Wood, It's a Trap Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, Clefis, Laura Story, Matthew Kadish, Mr. Peabody, Outpost Dyer, and his evil twin, sorry, Mr. Peabody's evil twin, Perpetual Punster, the DJD Show, Those Two Ball Guys, Tina B, and Voorhees67. You are all amazing, beautiful people. Thank you all for watching. Peabody says, Odin, and welcome to the new Valkyrie. I'm going to think about that. She's a mod. I'm not quite sure if she's ready to be a Valkyrie yet. I'm not quite sure if Greta's ready to be a Valkyrie yet. She's a mod. Mostly because she is awesome at doing trivia for movies. And that way everyone can see her name and know that she's important, because she is important. I don't know if she's quite ready to be a Valkyrie, though, yet. I'm going to have to think about that one. She is a mod, but right now I've only still got the 2 Valkyrie. I'll have to talk to my Valkyrie about that, because they have powers now. Let's see. It's Rap says, good night, everybody. Yes, guys, so this is the last live stream that I'm going to be doing before I get back. It will not be the last one of 2018. I will be doing a live stream, obviously, next weekend, which is going to be still in December. But just so y'all know, I'm going to be out of town Sunday through Thursday, so I will not be available for live streams during that time. But I have all of my videos pre-recorded, and those will be released as River cries in sadness because Mom is gone. But anyway, those will be released every day at various times, and I'll get to the Valkyrie so that way they're able to promote it, as I will try to promote it as well. Hypern says, can I volunteer as your Ugandan Knuckles warrior? But do you know the way? But guys, if I don't see you, since I'm not going to see you live before Christmas, I hope you all have a very blessed and Merry Christmas. I do have a Christmas video coming out on Christmas Day, so you will have me to wish you a Merry Christmas then. But since I am live right now talking to you, Merry Christmas, everybody. Don't forget the reason for the season. Have a great and wonderful Christmas season, Christmas Day, Christmas celebration with your friends and with your family. You're all amazing and beautiful people. Meowie Christmas, everyone. Yes, damn right. Greta, Tina's got some baking to do. Yes, 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 yes. You're all amazing and beautiful people. Have a great night. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Can never say it enough. And God bless. Love you all.